Time to welcome in our next guest now. Larissa Connell is with Special Occasions Rentals and Design. They're also taking part in our Guide to Getting Hitched, the wedding giveaway contest. Hi, Larissa. Nice to have you today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So what is your part in our contest? This basically, we're giving away a wedding to a lucky bride and groom in 2026.
Yes.
The winner will be chosen, I think, in July, but the wedding can't happen until 2026. So what is your part in this contest giveaway?
So we are offering $1,000 of wedding decorations for the bride and groom. We do not have set packages just because each bride and groom's wants and needs are different. So they can come in, they work with me, they look at our inventory. This ranges from centerpieces to table linens and customizable signs and draping and lighting and things like that.
All for the event itself,
Yes.
the day of.
Yes.
And of course, it's going to happen on the Victorian Princess. Have you done parties on the Victorian Princess before?
We have had a couple parties. We've done a Sweet 16 on there before, a wedding. So we are a little bit familiar with that. It's exciting because it's on a boat. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need the big centerpieces like you might in a big grand hall, but then that makes a little bit more special and niche in what our winners will be looking for.
Yes, so we can focus on those small details and we can kind of bring their vision.
And you said you'll meet with them?
Yes. So our process is I meet with the bride and groom so that they can meet, we can get comfortable. We sit down and we discuss what their wedding, what they want it to be like, their vision, all the details. We piece together some of the inventory so they can see it come to life. And then I kind of send them something from there, and then we go back and forth for a while and we figure out, like, I want to change this, and leading up to, they can change it as much as they want, and then we set it up, or they can rent.
That's what I wondered. Do you have to go pick up whatever you decide on, or do you come and do you set it up and bring it to the venue?
We have the option. So if they would like to rent the items, they can rent the items, or we have a set up and tear down service of our items.
Yeah,
as well.
which is nice. Well, you know, less to worry about on the day of.
Yes,
really.
and I think that's one of our main goals is we want to make it as like stress-free and as easy on the bride and groom and families.
Yeah. What are some newer trends that brides and grooms are looking for when decorating for their big day?
So a lot of the trends, like a lot of the types of greenery have changed. So we do like faux florals and greenery. So that's kind of changing a little bit with more of like French and Italian vibes, like an Italian ruscus or like a willow leaf type of garland. A lot of mirrors are in for signs. Instead, it used to be like chalkboards and things like that.
Right.
So some different things. We have chandelier centerpieces, which are in. Candelabras are a big thing. It's kind of staying away from things like lanterns and some things like that and bringing some of these other things in. Cylinder vases with pillar candles. And
you have all that stuff?
We do.
Where are you located? Do you have a big warehouse, or where is all this stuff?
We use a house. It's on 9th and Chestnut.
Okay.
And I have it set up so that it's kind of like a showroom. So when they come in, they kind of see everything. I have a card box section and dessert display section, and there's a room filled with florals from top to bottom of the walls. And then I have like a nice little room that has the table that we can kind of sit at, and then some decorations around it.
That's really neat. And sometimes you don't know what you want, or you think you know what you want, and then when you look at your other options, you're like, oh no, it's just so much fun to go through and look at all your options.
It is, and I think that's what's nice too, is that they can come in and when they sit and talk, we can put things together, and it kind of helps them decide too.
Yeah, especially colors. Not everybody's great with putting colors together. Do you like to do that?
Yes, and they'll bring in a lot of interpretations of colors, because there's so many shades of blue and there's so many shades of purple and things like that. So it's nice when they come in and they're like, well, this is what I have, and I can go ahead and kind of pull some things, and then they like it or they don't. We play around and we figure it out.
Yeah, that's terrific. Again, let's roll that full screen with the address. You're at 363 West 9th Street. There's your contact information and your website, specialoccasionserie.com. Go check it out, especially if you're planning a big event. It doesn't have to be a wedding, right? It could be birthday parties, baptisms, anything.
Yes,
really.
so right now we have the Catholic School Daddy-Daughter Dance coming up. In May, we do the EHCA gala up at Ambassador. So we do other events. We're big on those.
Balloons, balloon arches, all that stuff. You do that too, or is that a specialty?
I stay away from the balloons.
Because that's a whole other
Yes.
business. Yes. All right. Well, Larissa, it's really great to meet you. Thanks for joining us in this contest wedding giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll be back on the blue couches before we pick our winner.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.